Good evening. Please be seated. Good evening. My name is John Shea, and it is my honor to serve as Faculty Marshal for today's ceremony. I would like to welcome each of you to the Lake-Sumter State College Commencement Ceremony. It is with great pride that I hereby declare this 65th Commencement Ceremony open. On behalf of the faculty, I would like to offer heartfelt congratulations to each graduating student. We are all proud of your accomplishments. I would now like to introduce the incoming president of Lake-Sumter State College, Dr. Heather Bigard.
Good evening and welcome. My name is Dr. Heather Bigard, and I am the incoming president of Lake-Sumter State College. It is truly an honor and privilege to lead this great institution. Before we begin tonight's ceremony, please join me in welcoming Miss Sandra Stevenson to sing the national anthem.
Please stand. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. I now invite Dr. Laura Bird, Senior Vice President of Institutional Advancement, to offer today's invocation.
Please stand. I offer today's invocation in recognition of the many paths through which our students, faculty, and staff, guests may find meaning in life. God, I come before you today to honor and lift up your name. I thank you for all you are and all you have done to bring us to this place today. I thank you especially for our students' strength and perseverance. We are proud of them and we honor their accomplishments. May they know and fully experience the love and the support of those around them. May the knowledge of our students become wisdom. May the skills they have learned open doors of opportunity. May they become a person of influence in their family, community, and in this world. May they be guided with intelligence and kindness as inspired thinkers. May their quest for learning continue and inspire others to do the same. May they always be willing to search for truth and willing to stand for what is right. May the insights they have gained here enable them to extend grace and compassion to others always. Amen. Please be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Bird. Welcome, friends, family, trustees, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and most importantly, our students and their families, to the 65th commencement ceremony of Lake-Sumter State College. On behalf of everyone at the college, we are very excited to be celebrating this momentous occasion together today, in person. Students, today you will join over 115,000 students who will graduate from one of the 28 colleges across the state of Florida throughout the college system this year. Each of you made a personal commitment and sacrifice to completing a rigorous program of study at a college regarded as one of the best in Florida. Students, your hard work has culminated in this celebration in your honor. We are proud of your hard work, perseverance, and commitment to learning that will improve your life, the lives of those you care for, and the communities that you serve. Graduates, today marks a significant milestone in your lives. As you begin this new journey, please join me in thanking an important group of people, your family, friends, and loved ones who stood by you and who join you in celebrating today. They are also guests of honor at today's celebration. Please give them a round of applause. We also have many veterans, active duty military personnel, and military family members in attendance today. Please stand if you are active duty, retired, or a veteran so that you may be recognized. On behalf of the college, we thank you for your service to our country. We would also like to recognize elected officials who are present with us today. Elected officials, please stand to be recognized. Okay. I would now like to introduce the platform party seated behind me. Please hold your applause until all are introduced. John Shea, Associate Professor and Faculty Marshal. Tim Morris, Chairman of the District Board of Trustees. David Hidalgo, Member of the Board of Trustees. Jennifer Hooten, Member of the Board of Trustees. Lori Davis, President of the Lake-Sumter State College Foundation Board. Dr. Mike Vitale, Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs. Dr. Laura Bird, Senior Vice President of Institutional Advancement and Executive Director of the Lake-Sumter State College Foundation. Melinda Barber, Interim Vice President of Finance and Administration. Tom Kieft, Associate Vice President of South Lake Campus Expansion. Corporal Terence Demps III, our commencement speaker. Devin Clifton, our student speaker. Dr. Roland Nunez, Director of Educational Opportunity Programs, and he'll be providing the roll call today. Let's give them a round of applause. Our dedicated faculty provide instruction to our students and create dynamic learning environments that support student learning and growth. Our faculty are committed to their academic disciplines, to excellence and innovation in teaching, and to serving the unique needs of our students. At this time, I would like to ask the members of our faculty to stand and be recognized. Thank you. I would also like to recognize the college staff who work tirelessly to help students navigate the college experience, develop career and professional skills, and successfully complete their academic programs. Our staff are deeply invested in the success of each and every student. Let's recognize our college staff. Thank you. I now invite Mr. Tim Morris, the chairman of our Lake-Sumter State College District Board of Trustees, to come to the podium for his remarks.
Thank you. They don't like it when I get this microphone. Before I address you graduates, I want to welcome our new college president, who is our first female college president, Dr. Heather Begard. I'm sure it will not be her last commencement ceremony. Secondly, trustees that I serve with, thank you. This is why we do what we do. Graduates, their long meetings, the rides to Tallahassee begging for money. So you have the facilities. That's what these trustees do. They make your life easier at this campus, all our campuses, and I want to give them a round of applause. Good evening to class of 2022. On behalf of my fellow members of the District Board of Trustees, I'm excited to be one of the first to congratulate you on achieving your dream here at Lake-Sumter State College. This is certainly an exciting time to be part of Lake-Sumter College family. Our mission is ambitious. Anyone who lives in our area can tell you we provide you with a high quality education that prepares you for your next step. We're known as Harvard on the highway. If you haven't heard that, you can tell everybody. I know experienced employers in Lake and Sumter counties and beyond are looking for skilled, well-educated employees like each of you. The skills that you learned here will become valuable assets as you begin your career. My challenge for you today is leave ready to follow your passion and make an impact. Today, it's your turn. Go out and make a difference. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Morris. It is now my honor to introduce today's commencement speaker, Corporal Terence Demps III. Corporal Demps, go ahead. No, let's give him a round of applause. Absolutely. I want to tell you a little bit about Corporal Demps. He's a 2020 alumnus of Lake-Sumter State College and enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps the same year. During his time at Lake-Sumter, he served as a student trainer with both volleyball and baseball teams. He was also a leader and active member in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes on campus. He was inducted into the Order of the Laycock, the highest honor a Lake-Sumter State student can receive. Corporal Demps is now stationed at Marine Corps Base Quantico in Virginia. He was recognized for his outstanding service to the Marine Corps earlier this year when he was awarded Marine of the Year 2021 for the Headquarters Battalion. Corporal Demps wants to become a Marine security guard and will receive specialized training later this year to achieve that goal. As a Marine security guard, he will protect personnel and our national interests at diplomatic facilities around the world. While training for this important role, Terence also plans to work toward his bachelor's degree in international affairs and political science, as I understand. He exemplifies the Laycock spirit by sharing his passion and positive energy with everyone who crosses his path. I would now like to welcome our commencement speaker to the podium, Corporal Terence Demps.
Wow. I just want to thank Dr. Begard for the wonderful introduction. I want to thank the staff and faculty and the Board of Trustees as well. And I also just want to thank you graduates for being here and for graduating. If it wasn't for you all, we wouldn't have a ceremony. So thank you all for the work that you put in to get to where we're at today. And so this is just such an honor and a privilege to be standing here on such a momentous occasion celebrating the graduates, that is. Everyone else is here as a witness for the work that you have put in, for not just gaining a degree, but taking a step in the right direction. So this is a time meant for reflection and just this self-awareness of what it took to get to this very moment that we are at right now. So all of you have different stories, and you come from different backgrounds, but the beauty of this moment is that we can come together and celebrate it with one another. This evening, it's all about you, the graduating class of 2022. So I'm thankful to be here today because I didn't get to attend my graduation ceremony. I was in boot camp, and it was the height of COVID, so we didn't have one. And so this is a special night for me. So as I was preparing for this speech, I kept asking myself, what do graduates want to hear at a graduating ceremony from the commencement speaker? Well, I had no idea because I didn't get to attend a commencement ceremony. So I asked myself, I said, well, if I did know what they wanted to hear, I would say something like this: never be too prideful to ask for help. The world is full of tools to help you accomplish your goals. You just have to be willing to go out and look for them. It's a result of other people's assistance and help that brought me to where I'm at today. I remember I was taking a statistics class here at Lake-Sumter. Math was never my strong suit, but I was in the math emporium, and I would meet with the tutors, and I would meet with other students who was a lot more capable in that area of math just to help me out. And I still barely passed with a C. So just imagine if I didn't ask for help. So my encouragement to you is never be too prideful to ask for help. And don't forget that preparation precedes the blessings. My father always told me that. All of you have prepared to get to this very moment that you're at right now. And you should be very proud of that. But please do not stop preparing. There's no substitute for hard work. Hard work is what gets you there, and it's hard work that's going to keep you there. So prepare yourself for the unexpected. We all knew that exam week was coming up, and we got all stressed out. But what about the different things that life throws at us that we weren't really prepared for? So be flexible. I have to beg the question, what is the value of significance over success? And the difference between it is significance, you're more focused on others, and then success, you're more focused about yourself. So I want you to be successful in life. You know, write your goals down, accomplish those goals, work diligently at the task assigned over you, but never forget to lend a helping hand to others. Invest in yourself so that way you can invest in others. So success is all about you, but significance is all about others, and that is a far more greater impact. Do not despise small beginnings either. Don't ever be ashamed of where you come from or who you are. We're all unique, and that's what makes us beautiful. I remember I was getting ready to graduate high school, and a lot of my friends went to larger universities and other colleges outside of the state, and I was going to Lake-Sumter. But the running joke around the school was, oh, you're going to Lake-Dumpster. And so when I heard that, you get this feeling of inadequacy. But if Lake-Sumter is really a dumpster, you're looking at the best piece of trash that ever came from a dumpster. So remember, always be thankful. You've heard the saying that life is unfair, but you may have also heard the saying that life is fair because it's unfair for everyone. We're all on the same playing field, and that field's name is life. Circumstances, ethnic backgrounds, family dynamics, places you've lived and grew up were all out of your control. What I'm saying is you didn't have a choice in the matter. The fact that you are still living and breathing today is because you still have purpose. I was in boot camp back in 2020, and I remember I was rudely awakened by my drill instructor at 4 a.m., and my rack mate who slept on top of me, and they took us outside to the sand pit, and we started doing a bunch of extraneous exercise in the sand pit, from pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups. And then we were doing flutter kicks, and I was looking up, and I saw the sky because it was still dark, but the stars were shining. And in that moment, I just said, thank you, God, because, you know, I'm thankful to just to be here and to be able to do what I'm doing. So when I started to give thanks, the pain was a little bit more bearable. So give thanks in everything whenever you're going through life. So in closing, I want you all to remember this, to get comfortable being uncomfortable. This is a day you've never seen before, and a day you will never see again. I remember I was in the 4th grade, and we were preparing for the Tropicana speech. It was a big thing around that time. And so we were preparing for the Tropicana speech, spent months on end preparing. It was only 3 minutes long. So the day comes for the speech, right? And then the teacher writes down our names, put it in a jar, and then she draws out the name, and then whatever name she drew, that person came up and gave their speech. I just so happened to be the last name that was drawn out of the whole class. And I remember I was approaching the podium, getting ready to give my speech, and I started giving the speech, and I started crying uncontrollably. And I had a mental breakdown in the middle of the speech, and I just barely finished it. And I remember as I was walking away that day, I felt very inadequate. I felt like a failure, and I felt very embarrassed just because I wasn't able to measure up to what all the other students did, and I failed. And I failed in other presentations as well throughout middle school. And then so what am I saying is you never know where your failures might take you. So spread your wings high like a lake hawk and fly and enjoy the journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Corporal Demps, for being with us today and sharing those inspiring messages. I am now pleased to introduce today's student speaker. Student speakers are nominated by the faculty to serve in this role and are then selected from a field of other peers. Devin Clifton is graduating today with her associate's degree and plans to continue her education at UCF studying psychology. Devin is passionate about using her own experiences, empathy, and education to help others with their mental health. Outside of education, she stays busy and enjoys spending time with her family and volunteering with several nonprofits, including the Crisis Text Hotline. She's even the owner of 2 patents to help curly and wavy hair look its best. She credits 3 individuals at Lake-Sumter State College for making her experience so worthwhile. Professors Tony Upchurch and Sybil Brown and Jennifer Manson from Academic Advising. Devin says, without these 3 incredible women, I would not be where I am today. I cannot thank them enough. It is now my honor to welcome our student speaker, Devin Clifton.
Wow, it is going to be really, really hard to follow that commencement speech, but good afternoon, and thank you so much to the esteemed faculty, staff, friends, family, and fellow Lake-Sumter State College graduates. And I want to give a special thank you to my husband and my children, for whose love and support are just unconditional. And I want to give a special thank you to my grandmother, who's truly the wind beneath my wings, and without which I would not be able to soar. One of my family members is high risk, and that is why I'm choosing to wear a mask throughout the ceremony. And may the 4th be with you, Alex. It's such a supreme honor to be standing here in front of you today. I mean, because of enrolling at Lake-Sumter, we're now able to discuss and hold civil discourse on the subjects we were once unable. We can discuss economics, political history, literature, philosophy, and so much more. My favorite reading from philosophy was Plato's Allegory of the Cave. In Allegory of the Cave, Plato told a story of 3 men. They were prisoners, held in a cave and were unable to move their heads. They observed shadows cast on the back of the cave wall, and these shadows created a two-dimensional perception of the world. Well, one day, one prisoner stepped out of his chains, walked out of the cave, and endured this painful light. He then became scared and confused. His perception of reality was changed, and he knew he could never go back to the same way of thinking. By exposing himself to the light, the man gained knowledge. He changed his way of thinking, and he became educated. And we are all once in caves ourselves, with limited knowledge. And by enrolling at Lake-Sumter, we're able to expose ourselves to the light. And at times it was painful. It was scary and confusing. But we gained knowledge, we changed our way of thinking, and we became educated. I was in this cave observing this two-dimensional world for far too long. I knew that there was light in education, but I was unable to reach it. Adversities, obstacles, and hardships, those are all the chains that hold us back. And we must break through these chains in order to reach the light. When I graduated high school in 2004, I took a chance and I moved to another state. Shortly after, and not knowing anybody, I became homeless. I served my days serving pizza at the Ohio State University campus. I'm so sorry. And while serving my peers, I dreamt of the life that they were receiving and the education they were getting. And as they went back to their dorms, I slept in an abandoned storefront. And I had a front row seat of what drug addiction, alcohol addiction, and mental illness were all about. And this life was not for me. And I was so fortunate not to have those particular challenges. I was lucky to be able to work and work hard. I worked through the pregnancies. I worked to bring in supplemental income while I was an Army wife. Working is all that I knew. And at the age of 34, I was finally able to work towards stepping out of the cave into the light and earn an education. And I'm not the only one of us who's conquered hardships. All of us here today has had an adversity or two to conquer, whether it be racism, gender identity, addiction, physical illness, mental illness, or social economic oppression. You are here today, and you have prevailed. You should all be so incredibly proud of yourselves. I know that I'm proud of myself. And I know that I would not be here today if it weren't for the wonderful faculty and staff here at Lake-Sumter. This is a college that truly cares about its students. It's a college that can provide you with the tools needed to jump out into the world or the tools needed to grow into a 4-year university. I personally will be transitioning to UCF to earn my degree in psychology. I hope to use my experience, my empathy, and my tools gained here in order to help others conquer their challenges. And I'm just one of many in this room today that's going to go on to great things. Sitting here among us could be the person who cures cancer, President of the United States, the next great musician. The list is endless. But there's nothing that could be put on that list that's impossible. You have all proven yourselves to be unique, to be driven, and to be conquerors. You did it. Thank you very much, and congratulations to Lake-Sumter State College class of 2022.
Thank you, Devin, and thank you, Terence. Those were two very moving speeches that we heard today. Good evening, everyone. Today, it's my privilege to present this year's academic honors. Academic honors are calculated based on cumulative grade point averages through December 2021. The digital commencement program includes a full listing of student academic honors, including those students who have earned those honors. Students graduating cum laude have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.40 to 3.59. Magna cum laude have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.60 to 3.79. Summa cum laude have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.80 to 4.0. Students earning these distinctions will be recognized as their name is called to cross the stage during this ceremony. Phi Theta Kappa is our International Honor Society for community colleges. If you are a member of Phi Theta Kappa, please stand and be recognized. The Academic Excellence Awards are presented to students who have maintained a perfect 4.0 cumulative grade point average through December 2021. This spring, we have 25 students who have earned this prestigious honor. As I call your name, please come forward to the stage to receive your Academic Excellence Medallion. Note that some recipients may be attending Friday's ceremony in Leesburg. Simon Atkinson. Alexa Carlson. Brissa de la Paz. Kirsten Diaz. Sarah Ruth Dresner. Emily Fasano. Addison Goss. Grayson Graves. Joshua Labasbas. Lilias Lee. Alexis Love. Pamela Madawi. Bradley Montez. Randy Nguyen. Stephanie Nguyen. Arnold Ogirio. Tyler Ortengren. Ria Prasad. Alana Portis. Catherine Powell. Stephanie Pradanovich. Emma Rome. Allison Schreier. Caitlin Westwood. And Audrey Williams. Brianna Chicas. Oh, nope, I turned on too many pages, sorry.
Thank you, Dr. Vitale. Students, faculty, staff, and guests, it is my honor to introduce the 2022 Order of the Lake Hawk inductees. The Order of the Lake Hawk is the most prestigious and significant honor that a student may receive at Lake-Sumter State College. This honor recognizes outstanding academic achievement, dedicated college involvement, and significant community service. Membership in the order recognizes the very best of our student body and an enduring connection to Lake-Sumter State College. Graduating students participate in a rigorous selection process to join the Order of the Lake Hawk. Up to 5 graduates may be selected from each graduating class. This year we had many excellent finalists, and I'm proud to share the names of the students who were selected for induction into the spring 2022 class, our 5th class of the Order of the Lake Hawk. As I call your name, please come forward to the stage to receive your award. Please note that several of our students may be attending the Friday ceremony in Leesburg. Dr. Bird, would you join me on the stage or in the front? Thank you. Christine Boudou. Oops. Bianca Brooks. Brianna Chicas. Sakia Duperme. Alexis Love. Congratulations to all 5 inductees, and welcome to the Order of the Lake Hawk. You represent the best of what it means to be a Lake Hawk. And now, for the moment that you've all been waiting for, I would like to ask Dr. Vitale, Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs, to return to the podium for the formal presentation of candidates. Dr.
Will the candidates for graduation please rise? Dr. Brigard, I have the honor to present to you the graduating class of 2020. The faculty have determined that these candidates have fulfilled the requirements of the respective Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Applied Science, Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, Associate in Applied Science degrees, and related certificates, and are therefore qualified to have these degrees and certificates conferred at this time. Candidates, you may be seated. We shall now commence the roll call of candidates to receive their respective honors. I ask Dr. Nunez to call the candidates forward individually to receive their respective honors.
Will the first row of candidates please come forward to receive your degree? All other students may remain seated until directed to come forward. Taylor Adams, cum laude. Dana Stagg, magna cum laude. Jasmine Mustafa. Erica Caban. Shirley Perez. Alexander Guzman. Jean Latour. Haley Gradzik. Oriana Moreno. Beatriz Diaz. Caitlin Foley, cum laude. Emma Spears, cum laude. Casey Flory, summa cum laude. Jada Baker, magna cum laude. Austin Bowl, cum laude. Shannon Manning, summa cum laude. Zoe Threlfall. Paula Seda, magna cum laude. Taylor Parrott, cum laude. Mansi Patel, summa cum laude. Alexandria Moses. Luis Santiago. Yvette Hernandez, cum laude. Marley Pinto. Denasia Graham, cum laude. Victoria Davidson, cum laude. Valeria Roman Nicosia, summa cum laude. Caitlin McDonald. Alexis Love, summa cum laude. Jack Gilbride, summa cum laude. Fanula Mendoza, cum laude. Brianna Cavarda Estevez, cum laude. Maya Londano. Nilea Johnson, cum laude. Caden Sincabbage. Kaylee Chapman. Stanley Munoz. Avery Lackey. Addison Goss. Ariana Gallant, magna cum laude. Ganna Gallant, magna cum laude. Rhea Persad, summa cum laude. Gwyneth McLean Magmanua, magna cum laude. Natasha Adorno Matos, magna cum laude. Valeria Colon Rivera. Valeria Valdez, cum laude. Michaela Caballero, summa cum laude. Serena Durham-Dea. Morgan Almonte, magna cum laude. Sierra Prashad McCurdy. Aisha Hack. Emir Eshmael. Victoria Damien. Angela Moncaliano. Maya Borrego. Brandon Laracuente, summa cum laude. Carl Romo, summa cum laude. Jinta Ozola Zoke. Madeline Vargas, magna cum laude. Darius Dickerson. Christina Cruz, cum laude. Allie Kramer. Stephanie Brodanovic. Lilise Lee, summa cum laude. Devin Clifton. Rodis Mateo. Madison Birchfield. Devontae Robinson. Kashmini Gobbin. Caitlin White, summa cum laude. Justice Yeomans. Alyssa Dragovic. Kirsten Diaz, summa cum laude. Jonathan Williams. Noah Denmark, magna cum laude. Rachel Mutu. Aliyah Rodriguez. Jacqueline Zavala. Alexis Crass, magna cum laude. Maya Johnson, magna cum laude. Catherine Ugwu. Caitlin Westwood, summa cum laude. Wendy Curry. Marisol Sarabia. Diana Lopez Garcia, magna cum laude. Kinley Bryant, summa cum laude. Brianna Chicas, magna cum laude. John Lackey. Luke Anderson, magna cum laude. Taina Vasquez, cum laude. Marcia Davis. Rebecca Davis. Ella Hanks. Milani Echevarria, magna cum laude. Flor Perez. Akira Hutchinson. Kyle Tempesta. Brisa de la Paz, summa cum laude. McBrien Desir, cum laude. Derek Ortiz Cotto, cum laude. Shekinah Presley. Madison Cavalier, magna cum laude. Rebecca Harris. Sean Massey, summa cum laude. Gabriella Orsini. Bianca Brooks, cum laude. Yolanda Eanes Matos. Alyssa Motilal. Ashlyn Hutchinson.
Will the candidates for graduation please rise? By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, the State Board of Education, and the District Board of Trustees of Lake-Sumter State College, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree or certificate for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereunto. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Let me be the first to offer my warmest congratulations to you for a successful future. This day signifies a new beginning for each of you. In addition to earning the degrees and certificates conferred upon you today, you can now call yourselves alumni of Lake-Sumter State College, an honor you'll carry with you for a lifetime. Graduates, please face the audience. Members of the audience, it is my pleasure to introduce you to the 65th graduating class of Lake-Sumter State College. Please join me in applauding their accomplishments. Graduates, please be seated. Let me leave you with a quote from Zig Ziglar. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. The last couple of years have been more challenging than most, but you persevered. You made it today. As you leave this room and begin the next step in your journey, don't lose your commitment and drive to succeed. Your future is bright. Graduates, I speak for everyone in the room when I say that it has been an honor and privilege to have shared in this life-changing experience with you. As you know, please know that we will be here to support you even after you've graduated. Everyone, please join me one last time in applauding our graduates. Students and guests are invited to take photos outside the building or in the lobby. Members of the platform party, Swoop, our mascot, and many of your faculty and staff will be available to take photos and congratulate you. Please stop by before leaving today. Students and guests, please remain in your seats until after the recessional has ended and wait for our volunteers to release you by row or section. I now invite Mr. John Shea, our faculty marshal, to formally close the ceremony.
Thank you. It is with great honor that I formally close this, the 65th commencement ceremony of Lake-Sumter State College. This concludes our ceremony. The audience is asked to please remain in your seats until after the recessional.